I'll show you what you got. So first I'm going to go down. This is what they call the top of the drop.
Okay.
So this is where the sewer line comes out and then drops down and then ties into the city sewer like that.
Okay.
Which is right in your front yard. So really good in case you ever need to have it replaced or anything like that. You're not tearing up the streets or easements or, you know, all that fun stuff. So here's the drop. Going down. And that right there is the city sewer going this way.
Okay.
I didn't get a real good chance to look at this line either, so because I had the water on, it helped me get the camera out. So now I'll inspect it on the way back.
How many feet was that?
It's about 60 feet
Okay.
from here. Okay, so there you just have, that's calcium buildup around that connection.
Okay.
So the way they put these crock pipe sections together is they use a coupling that goes around it. So sometimes the coupling gets, you know, water gets in, whatever, and you create this calcium buildup there. And that can be taken out. Let's say your whole line had a lot of calcium buildup in it. Then you can, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can use a snake with an expandable cutter on it. An expandable cutter goes into the pipe and then opens up at the wall and cuts at the wall.
Okay.
So you're not putting a 2-inch hole through a tree root or something like that.
Okay.
And a 2-inch cutter would never even touch that. So, or you can hydrojet it. But let's see what the line looks like. It's just something to keep an eye on. So far this line's pretty clean.
Yeah.
And I'm overdue to have a good one, so a good inspection with no issues. With no issues, right?
That's wonderful. No.
How old is this house?
70.
Okay. Yeah, whoever laid this pipe did a really good job. It's pitched very well. There's no water on the bottom or anything, so
Yes.
let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah.
35 more feet.
Yeah.
The homeowner.
I am too. Well, as you can see, there's nothing in this line. It's really clean. Usually you have areas that, other than the calcium buildup, usually have areas where the pipe has kind of lost its pitch. You know, it should be a 1/4 inch every foot. And so then it's kind of back pitched or flat, and then it's holding water. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
So. But I'm looking for cracks and anything I can see, separations.
And you'll send them this video too, right?
Yeah, the video goes right in the bottom of my report. You just click on it, it takes you right to your videos. Okay, so here's where your crock pipe ties back into your cast iron.
Okay.
So here's your cast iron here. You can see it's a little dirtier. Not too bad though. It appears that they might not have a screen on the washer drain hose, which causes all this black stuff.
Oh, okay.
You always want to have a screen on your drain hose.
Okay, so
And you can get them. You can get them at Kroger even.
I
Okay.
have a few. I just bought them.
Yeah, I get mine at Kroger when I go grocery shopping.
That's what I did actually.
Yep.
Okay, so it just keeps that cleaner.
Yep. It stops the lint from going into the line, and the lint just turns into this black, gooey stuff. But the cast iron looks okay. I want to call it moderately to heavily scaled. So it's just something that you want to keep an eye on also.
Okay. So would this be something, like if we did need to...
Yeah, pretty much.
What's that?
Oh, I was just making sure I was like, gonna hit him when I came up. if we, like, cleaning that, like how you said it's moderately to heavy, if we needed to clean that, that would just be like that water, hydro,
No.
no, something else.
You're talking about the lint, right?
Yeah, or,
No,
yeah.
just how you said the cast is like
Oh, the cast
moderately
iron.
scaled.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Like-
see, cast iron scales like a snake almost. The sides, everything gets loose and just starts falling into the bottom of the pipe. That's how we kind of know when we're doing a camera inspection. If I'm pushing scale out of my way to inspect the line, then we know those walls are getting thinner.
Okay,
Yours is before that.
okay,
I really don't see any scale on the bottom, but you can see that it's heavily scaled. So there's really nothing you can do with that
okay,
except keep an eye on it.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
And then in the future, they can replace portions.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's sleeve options with like sleeving it with PVC, but I don't know if it'll connect to the crock. But obviously, like a plumber at that time.
Mhm.
But right
Yeah.
now, he's just
Mhm.
saying. So maybe like camera in what, like 2 years or something.
Yeah, I'll look at this again while I'm
Okay.
writing the report, and
And
I'll
then
put
you
I'll
make
put
a
some
recommendation
yeah
that
I'll put
way.
something in there for that.
Perfect.
I do with every job I do, whether
They
the
appreciate
house is
that.
10 years old or 100
Yeah,
years old.
absolutely.
But you really don't have any issues with this line whatsoever.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
thank you.
we were saying like possibly kind of loosen that up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, especially the
That one there is gonna
looks
be
like
tough.
It's epoxied
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. So you might have to cut around the cap first, cut through it a little bit, not the floor, but just around the seal, and it's going to take some time to do. And I don't know why anybody still uses these low cap. You can hardly get your wrench on it
Yeah.
before it wants to come off. You know, it's just crazy why anybody uses it. I would never use that.
And so would the purpose be of undoing these if we ever needed to do work, they would need access
Yeah,
to
because
these?
yeah,
Okay.
you really should have the main ones. That one there is probably the main sewer right there.
Okay,
So, and when you look down, you can take both caps off. When you look down, you see a 90-degree elbow. That's the sewer line
Okay.
going out. Until I took that one off, I really wouldn't know if that's a backwater valve. It could be a backwater valve, or it could be the storm drain line.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So only if there was an issue would we need to have access to these?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So something we want to do, I'm just trying to think, like, does it
Timeline.
truly need
Yeah.
to
Yep.
be
Like,
immediate?
yeah.
You know
No.
what I mean?
No.
It really doesn't,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
the sooner the better, though. Just
Okay.
in case
Just
something
in case,
happened.
yeah.
Yep.
That it's available. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're in pretty decent shape.
Awesome.
Yep. I know it's a relief to know that. And guess what? I did get my easy one.
There you go. We're happy to do that one.
Amazing. Sometimes you go and go and go. It's like, geez, can I just have one line be good? Yeah, so just because of the cast being in that condition and your calcium buildup is what I'm going to say. You know, you look at this in 3 years.
Okay.
Have a camera inspection because that calcium will close up that line
Okay.
eventually. You know,
It starts to grow. And,
it could take a long time, but sometimes it doesn't.